Hi, good morning. My name is Kat and this is Moon Goddess Tarot. Today we are going to take a look into the collective deep soul, twin flame, soulmate, starseed, healer, light worker, healing tarot. See what the energies are doing and what we need to be working on as a collective to raise the vibration and to lead us on our healing journeys, okay? So even if you don't consider yourself to be in a deep soul connection, this can be for you. If you are someone who is working on healing, breaking childhood wounds, matrix conditioning, raising your vibration, then welcome. If you aren't already a member of my soul family here, please go ahead and subscribe and become a member of the soul family. Get notified every time I upload. I will do a healing collective reading every week where I will do some tarot and then get into some lessons, some energies, and end it off with a beautiful Rumi, so that we can all do the sacred honoring ritual together. It's really good for the spirit, really good for the soul, guys. So let's get us a cut here. And anything that may come up while I'm reading in terms of downloads, intuitive downloads or spiritual downloads, I will bring up. And because many times the messages are not specifically for me, but for someone in my collective, okay? So let's get into some tarot for my viewers. Spirit, what would you like my viewers to see today? Oh, wow. We start off with the Empress, which, if you are embodying this work, you are the Empress. You are fruitful. You are abundant. Abundance comes to you through this process of healing and raising our vibrations. We are abundant. You know, the Empress knows that abundance comes to her. She has mastered the art of release. She can manifest whatever she wants, and she releases it to the universe with confidence, knowing that the seeds she plants are always in the right soil. They are in fertile soil. The Empress is the embodiment of light. It's, you know, abundance and fertility. For those of you who are in the collective wanting to literally have a child right now, you are in a fertile time period. And for those of you wanting to venture out to start new businesses or start new ventures, you are definitely in a good place when you're sitting in Empress energy. It tells me that the collective is taking these lessons that they need to be taking and really making them part of their being. Our next card is Temperance, and this is the angel. This is, you know, knowing that you are being divinely guided, knowing that you are on the right path. It is knowing that if something is not meant for you, then it will be divinely intervened upon. And when something is meant for you, you will be divinely guided to it. And only in the divine timing that it is meant to happen will it happen. Temperance is one of my favorite cards. It's a beautiful card, and it just lets you know that the angels are watching over you. And, you know, while this sometimes talks about patience, I want to add that the Empress is not impatient. The Empress knows that what she has put out comes back to her. The Empress knows that abundance is, there will always be enough when the time is right. There is no impatience here. But for those of you in the collective who have the sense of impatience or will this happen, just know that you are being told, yes, it will happen. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about reciprocity, putting out and receiving back. Now, you know, sometimes there is an inference with this card that someone is being breadcrumbed or someone is getting less than they are putting out or giving less than they are receiving. So with that being next to the Temperance, I want you to think about balance in many aspects of your life. Balance in terms of, are you putting out good energy to the ones you love? Are you resting enough for the amount that you are working? There's many areas here, right? In career, are you getting paid what you are worth? You know, take a look at your closest relationships. If you are in a deep soul connection, are you putting energy into someone who's not giving energy back? With the angel here, it tells me that you are being divinely guided in what you do. However, just remember to make sure that you keep your balance about you, because I know the Empress is someone who likes to give, who wants to give, but give upon yourself as much as you are, you know, giving out into the world, is what I would like to say. Pardon me, guys. Now we have the Hangman. Now for my collective, I really feel as though this is about getting that new perspective, okay? What are we getting new perspective on? Well, as a collective, we're getting new perspective on the way we live, on the way we interact, on the way we expel our energies. Now, some of the counterparts are getting new perspective on love. You know, what is unconditional love? What does that mean? How do I, you know, channel this into my life? Especially, you know, because it seems that many of the divine counterparts have been through a lot in terms of releasing karmic ties. Now, a lot of the collective who have been here tuning in and leveling up have an advantage, you know, in terms of, we've been here for a while, right? We've been doing this for a while. And we have the advantage that they don't. We are no better, right? We just have more time under our belt in doing this. With us embodying this Empress and this angel energy, because they have it too, right? It's a healing through osmosis type thing. You know, as you level up, those around you level up too, and those who can't, they fall away. I mean, that's just how it is. Now, let's look at the bottom deck overall energy. The King of Wands, male or female, this is embodying that passion to go after it, what it is that you want, where it is that you are being guided, to have the strength and the fortitude to be a leader, to be, you know, a passionate leader. Also, the use of that higher self, intuition, you know, being guided from spirit. The King of Swords is very intuitive and has that wand that is, you know, passionately guiding him, you know, through source and through spirit and universe to where it is that he is supposed to be. He or she, doesn't matter. This is just an energy that is embodied here. And, you know, this king, if you see, he's got the little salamander. You know, it's always like this little intuitive, like, what are the words I'm looking for here? Because I'm feeling a little tongue-tied. This is his little guide, right? You know, so there are these signs pointing this king to the right direction after this new perspective. So what it is that is going to make this king fulfilled and get this king on his right soul path, you know, and to get him the confidence in which to wear his crown and sit upon his throne and do it proudly, right? He's a passionate, soulful leader, and he has a lot of intuition, which I love. I often feel that I channel the Queen of Wands energy myself. But yes, so collectively, I feel as though our main message is about balance, is about that temperance with that angel. But I love to see the embodiment of the Empress energy, which, you know, many of us in the collective strive to be. You know, the Empress embodies all four queens. She has the Queen of Swords, which, you know, the Queen of Swords can, you know, really, you know, be very good at communication, debate. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, very nurturing. She's independent, but she's the mother type. The mother and wife type, I always call her. The Queen of Cups, she is very much in tune with her emotion and will love you like nobody else. The Queen of Wands is very intuitive, very passionate, very fiery. The Empress embodies all of these. And to see that the collective is embodying all of these elements and really knowing how to channel them and use them is actually quite lovely. And I want to say, know when to pull back. Sometimes we have to pull back as the Empress, you know, pull our energy back, you know, especially with that, Six of Pentacles and the Temperance. Pardon me, guys. Sometimes it's just better for us to pull back and reserve our energy. We know when someone is not in the right place in which to receive our energy. So a gift or a service that we can do is to reserve that energy for something else, okay? While still being in our Empress energy and channeling it to the places that it needs to be channeled, okay? And that goes for you, especially those, you know, on a deep soul, in a deep soul connection, my twin flames and my soulmate connections. Let's get into a couple lessons here. Now, I have been clearing my throat chakra quite a bit, and I feel like someone's been sitting on something they want to say. Now, this could be you wanting to say something. This could be your ancestor spirits or guides wanting to, you know, say something to you, guide you. Look up. is what I'm hearing. Collective, look up. You'll start to see things that you will know definitively are signs just for you. Okay. And those are ancestral gifts. I wanted to point that out for one of my viewers who asked me a question. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And as I said, you know, during the tarot portion, that as you embody that Empress energy, you build up your vibration. Those who, you know, don't serve your higher good, who aren't really, you know, don't have the best intentions for you, they will fall away. It is true. It is, you know, it's just fact. They fall away. Like attracts like, okay? Light attracts light. Dark attracts dark. Now we need dark and light, okay? We need the yin and the yang. But if someone is operating at an extremely low vibrational level and you are at a high vibrational level, you will notice that person pull away, right? Because, you know, they don't really know how to communicate with someone, you know, who is at a higher vibration. And it's nothing towards them. It's just, you know, people change, people grow. And some people don't want to grow. That's okay. We want to grow over here. We want to, you know, do better with ourselves than we used to be. Because we know dark. We've seen dark. We have lived dark. We, you know. But you begin to attract new soul tribe, right? That's why I call you my soul tribe. You know, we attract each other. We help each other. We build each other up. And that's what we're meant to do. Gratitude. This one comes up a lot. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Strongest way to raise your vibration, collective. Gratitude. Having an attitude of gratitude is the best way to raise your vibration. When you go out into this world, look around you and acknowledge the things you are thankful for as you see them, as you go about your journeys, whether it be you're in the car and you see, you know, a car you appreciate, you see a bird fly past, you see, you're on a walk and you see a butterfly, whatever the case is, whatever it is, you know. I mean, I walk every day and I have a neighbor with a very cute dog, and every time I see that dog, I'm like, oh, thank you. And thank you, universe. And I always say, I love your dog, you know. And really sweet person, by the way. Bottom of the deck is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And that is, you know, that true embodiment of the Empress. You know, when you do that manifestation and you put that desire out, you go ahead and surrender it with complete trust, because you know, as the Empress, that what is meant for you will come back to you. The seeds that you plant will be fertile, and pardon me, and you have trust. It's all about having, I'd like to call it faith like a child. You know, it's faith like a child that God will provide, that universe will provide. That doesn't mean you put it out there and then you sit back and, you know, you sit on your laurels. No, you do work. Time to go to work, right? If you have a goal, you set the intent and you work towards it, and universe will guide you. Universe will, you know, lend you the strength, the fortitude, and the guidance on, you know, which exactly path to take. but you still have to put your part in. You have to put your effort in, and you have to have faith. You have to have trust, right? I've gotten into little debates in this community about law of attraction, manifestation, in terms of, you know, what I believe. I don't I don't believe in you know, mail order or universal order manifestations. You know, you have to, it's an effort that goes into it. And yes, keeping positive and keeping a high vibration definitely helps you navigate those waters. But you ultimately, it is still up to you. You are the keeper of your destiny, right? Energy card, which I already pulled, yin and yang. We just talked about that. You need light, you need dark. You can't have all light and you can't have all dark. You need a mixture of both. But the yin and the yang is that duality, and it is that, you know, in these deep soul connections, it is that masculine and that feminine. It is that embodiment of divine masculinity and divine femininity, and holding on to it, embracing it, and putting it out in a positive manner. Okay, and that number is 22. So we have mirroring numbers there, 2, 2. You may see a lot of 2s. You may see 222 on your clock, 1222, 202, right? Or just 2s and generals. 2 may be significant to you. These, again, are angel numbers. These, again, can be signs from spirit, can be signs from the universe, can be signs from your ancestors themselves. Now, guys, I would like to end this off with a roomie. And we will do the sacred honoring ritual. I will read it out loud for you. And we'll get you on your way. This is a really good reading this week. I feel like everybody is really embracing the healing aspects and doing the work that needs to be done for this healing journey. Roomie. Guide us to what you would like us to work on for this week, roomie. You know what, this one seemed to want to stick out here, so. Number 25, which breaks down to a 7, okay? Beyond the threshold of fear. Okay. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt, okay? Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back like a bar behind the door. So this is about conquering that fear. Place your hands at your belly and say aloud, with the aid of Rumi, who loves me without condition, and the loving grace of Mother Earth, I lay down all old fear that no longer serves my great soul purpose. I release it now with complete forgiveness, acceptance, and gratitude. Be at peace, old fear. Thank you for your teachings. Return to the earth, Mother, now. I no longer bind you to me. Slowly and purposefully move your hands from your belly towards the earth as if to take the fear from your body, dropping it with reverence into the receiving earth at your feet. Repeat that movement 3 times or for however long feels necessary. You may also like to repeat that movement with your hands, moving from your heart down towards the earth, then from your head, gently sweeping down to the earth. When you are ready, just say, through the grace of Rumi, fear is replaced with wisdom. I am gently, powerfully restored to my inherent divine radiance, ready to live my life with love, filled with trust, patience, boldness, and tender affection. So be it. You have finished your honoring ritual. I love that. And you guys can do that anytime you start to feel that fear, you know, come into you and overwhelm you to where you feel like you can't do what it is that you're guided to do and what you need to do. Okay? All right, guys, that is all I got for you. I appreciate so much those who come for these videos, because these are my favorite videos to do. So if this is your healing journey, your reading, if it helped you in any way, please show me some love, give me a like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.